You know, one of the great things about this rally is the variety of cars, the history of some of the cars that are in the event, and this one is really very special. Tod, I've walked past, I thought I've got to stop. I've got to stop because there are lots of things about this car I like the look of. First thing is the registration, KAG001.
Yes.
That tells me that this car's seen a little bit of action.
It has seen a little bit of action. This is one of the original Ford factory cars from the 1968 London-Sydney Marathon.
So whose car was this one?
This is Harry First. Yeah.
And tell me a little bit about it then. What is it? You know, it's a Ford Falcon, as you call them in this part of the world.
XT GT.
So in terms of the engine then, what's the engine that's in this?
302 Windsor.
Horsepower?
Yeah,
Lots.
more than I can use.
What I love is the noise it makes. But let's have a wee look at this car, because you know what? As we came past, I saw these handles. I thought, what's that all about? I saw the light at the back. I thought, what's that all about? But this is all original. But what would they originally have been there for?
So originally there was a running board on the back. So in the rally, in the marathon, they would, if they got bogged, they'd jump on it, push it, and then jump on it and hang on.
No, they didn't. You're winding me up. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Genuinely, if I research it, I'll find a car with a running board.
Yeah, you will. Yeah.
Wow.
They actually originally had toilets in the back seat as well.
Oh, you're so winding me up. You really are. Let's have a little look around the car. What I was saying was the great thing about this car is if you were struggling for a budget, you could take your sleeping bag and you could sleep in the back of it, couldn't you?
There is enough room, but not with the roll cage and spare tyres in there now.
Well, I think I could just about perhaps. Oh, sorry to disturb you there. Let's go. Well, look at that. Is that original Qantas livery as well here?
Yeah,
sorry, Paul. Sorry, cameraman. What is that?
So we had this car for about 20 years, and we've done every modern Alpine in it. And about 3 years ago, we hadn't touched the body on it, so we thought we'd just tidy it up a little bit. And there was some rally retro days and some London and Sydney reruns coming up, so we just gave it a bit of a paint job and got all the original decals from how it was in 1968.
It just is magnificent. Have a look at the front of this as well. Look at the... sorry, Paul, cameraman, come round this way. You are doing a magnificent job as always. The kangaroo bars.
Yes.
Would they have been original? And what are you going to tell me now? So there was maybe a little barbecue or something that they put on there?
No. So this is some modifications were made to the car in 1993 when it did the 93 London and Sydney. That was before we were the custodians. But originally it had a bull bar on it. But it's very, very light wire bull bar, and it had driving lights on it, and it had a rod going back to the driver, and he would turn it, this big metal rod, when the fuel level went down to keep it going.
Just not sure what to believe. I'm not sure what to believe. It all sounds fascinating.
We've got to go and refuel.
Have you? And does that involve the rod?
No.
One or two interesting corners out there, but maybe the most interesting was the first one yesterday on the right-hander. Tell me how you coped with that.
Terribly. It was my son's first time navigating, first time in a rally, and the first time I'd been in the car for 3 years, and we mucked it up.
That's the only reason that we have sons, is to blame them for everything. You know, I hope it didn't put you off, young man. He is blaming you, young man, but your first rally, are you enjoying it?
Loving it.
You got the bug?
Yeah.
Maybe one day as well they'll let you in the other seat.
Maybe, if I'm lucky.
Yeah, good man. Keep it together. Well done.